Welcome to Eat Your Backyard, my YouTube channel, where I talk about all kinds of things that are edible, my food forest. And today I'm going to give you an update on the banana grove to moringa transition.
Welcome to Eat Your Backyard, my YouTube channel. On this channel I help you integrate systems into your backyard that will serve both you and your family for years to come. So let's all explore the new possibilities and not just be the next boring yard. Let's go beyond our shores and explore possibilities that are right in front of us. So please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified as new videos come out all the time. So let's see what's going on in this episode of EYBY Explorer.
We have committed through necessity and pragmatism to replacing the banana grove, the gigantic banana grove, by the way, that got so big that it outgrew its spot. Musa bananas can get to be, as you see in this video here, a good 30 feet tall. And that's as tall as these 220 lines, so we had to move them. Luckily, Musa banana, gigantic Musa banana cuttings are very easy to transplant if you can lift the weight. Now this particular banana, these two are just about ready to fruit, and I'm a little concerned that the fruit may try to go up and over that 220 line, which would be tragic, so I check it every day. I haven't seen what they call the flag leaf, which is a much smaller, thinner leaf that emerges just before it fruits. When I see that, I'm going to watch it. I hope it's leaning away from the power lines, because if not, I'm going to have to chop her down, because I can't let it grow over that 220 line. But nonetheless, the banana grove used to take up this entire area, transplanted most of them. I'll show you where they were relocated to. Jack, you can actually climb over them. You will be up in the fort. Look at how beautiful they look right there, though. See how tall up Jack is to get a perspective on how gigantic those cuttings are. And all I did was, when I cut those down, was trim the roots nicely. And I trimmed off all the dead leaves, but then I chopped the remaining leaves down to about halfway as long as they were, just to reduce the load on the plant. And then you dig holes, enrich the soil, and plant them. And I planted a lot. I've got 3 here and another, I think, 9 here, so 12 banana trees so far, and a few more that I'm going to transport over. But now they can get huge right here and grow up and meet the sky without hitting power lines in the process. But this area where they were, I've been giving it the bunny berries and enriching it, but I've already taken the part of the, there's a lot of nice compost I had developed here. You can see I've still left some of it. I've taken it and enriched the soil that we freed up, and I still have a few more. Like I said, I'm waiting on to see if the fruit happens on these two, and then I'll take this particular cutting, I'll harvest that pup and move it, and also the pups that are growing up around the base. No problem just letting those. You can see I've got 3, one here, and one here, that are growing rather nicely. I'll harvest those as well. And next I'm going to plant moringa tree here. Now I have several I grew from a pot, and however, they grow well from seed in place, and if I plant them here and they grow in the soil they're going to live in, the taproot will just go straight down, and I'll have a good base for that tree, which is really what you want. I'm growing them as a shrub here to be able to trim them heavily, and I might grow one of them to be able to get some of the drumsticks off and eat the seeds, but for the most part I'm going to be growing them for the leaves. Now I don't want to plant a young moringa tree here if it could potentially be crushed by these bananas when I harvest them or remove them, so that's the one thing I've been waiting on, but waiting time's over. I'm going to go ahead and plant some moringa seeds there this week. Alright, let's go over and look at the moringa trees we've got growing, just so you can get an idea of what they look like. Those moringa trees, we planted them, what, about 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, probably say 3 weeks.
3 weeks, and so, give you a good idea. I ordered a package of moringa seeds off of Amazon. By the way, links down in the description. And by the way, if you want to support the channel, I really appreciate it a lot. Please use the links to Amazon. I've got affiliate links in the description of this video and all the others to, you know, get whatever you get off Amazon. Doesn't cost you anything extra, and we get a affiliate bonus. So that's that. All right, yeah, what you got growing on, Jack?
A lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. Look at these papayas. I separated these papayas out and into pots, and they're coming back. Some of the initial leaves died off. That's what happens. Here's a good example. Look at that. That is one papaya's worth of fruit, right? That you just took the seeds. Yeah, this is the one you planted. Buried them all in there. And how many Hawaiian papaya trees do we have now? What do they say? True abundance, right? And then we just separate them into separate pots like this. The leaves die off a little bit, and then they come right back. But yeah, the key is to plant enough in a pot that as they grow, you can determine which ones are the males, which ones are the females by their flowers. We'll have to wait and see. They'll get elongated flowers if they're male, and you want to get rid of those and keep the females, which produce the fruit. All right, let's go take a look at the moringa. I put the moringa on the side of the house because of the southern exposure. Oh, look at all this. This is where what you got growing on expanded to. So here we are, moringa, 3 weeks old. All of them are doing well, but what I've read is that you don't want to disturb them until they get a little older because the taproot and the trunk is really delicate and they can tend to die. So I'm going to really try to grow these up a fair amount in the pot, but as you can see, I've got 5, a 6th one over on the side. So rich in moringa. You see the Seminole cherry? Right here. They turn black as they ripen. Seminole cherry tomato. Interesting looking. Doing pretty well. This is the Persian mulberry. Got to give that some bunny berries. We keep forgetting to give this one the bunny berries.
Oh, yeah.
But that little tiny cutting is growing like crazy. Gigantic leaves on that Persian mulberry. Keeping it watered. Lots of success with dill this year. Hey, you want to feed the buns?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead and grab the base of one of those dill leaves and cut it off. Yeah, hold it at the base and then just you pull it. You know, kind of snap it. There you go. Just need another one. You're not just going to give one rabbit one. Nice. All right, let's go see if the buns like dill. Ducat dill. Oh yeah, we had a recent video about our Nepali pad cactus, edible pad cactus that fell down, and that gave us the opportunity to put Nepali pad cactus cuttings, and they're already growing beautiful flowers. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Those are prickly pears.
There it is.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Little lemon. It's weird. This is a weird time of the year. So that's what happened. Put that in my pocket. I'm gonna eat that. We can cut that up inside. Pretty soon we're gonna have Suriname cherries. Look at all the cherries. Oh man. I can't wait to do the Suriname cherry video this year, the harvest video. I've learned so much about Suriname cherries over the last year. Lots to share there. You should get a Suriname cherry, very easy to grow. Invasive, considered invasive in southern Florida. Not here though. Hey Thumps, look at you. Usually Thumper will come right to the front of the cage. You come to the front?
They make
Yeah.
noise.
There she goes. You worry he's going to try to jump out of the cage. He never does when he smells that dill. Oh man, he loves it. There's nothing like dill to these bunnies. You can smell the dill. Dill breath bunny. Alright, want to give Penelope one?
Okay.
Hey Penelope, you want a dill? Thumper's jealous. He wants a dill too. He can smell it through the cage. Torture. Next time we'll give them both the dill at the same time.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing about having bunnies is the growing the fresh greens for them, which is the best thing to keep them healthy. Is to give them the fresh stuff. That's a nice treat. We grew a lot of that Ducat dill just so we'd be able to do this. You can put it in her bowl. She'll eat the stem later. Alright, well, that was fun. A little tour, a little update on the Moringa to the banana to the Moringa. As you can see, our Persian mulberry is growing very well in the cage. It's really... We put 3 Persian mulberries around that we grew in a live stream, remember? Yeah, and that's one of them. It's doing very well. Bunnies nibble on it every once in a while, but haven't... Yeah, funny. Giant leaves. Compared to the everbearing mulberry, this thing is got leaves the size of plates. Can't wait to try a fruit. Never had one.
Plate.
It's huge. Bunny food.
Big enough for a plate.
And then the lemongrass and the red sugar cane are also kicking in. They're growing in what is basically sand. So, all right. Well, hey, if you like these videos, please subscribe to Eat Your Backyard. Also, click on our affiliate links in the description to Amazon. Anything you get there helps us and also doesn't cost you anything extra. Thanks for watching Eat Your Backyard.